What is up, guys? We are live. Today is market update for January 6th, Tuesday of 2026. Okay, it's a new year. We're still getting used to it, but we're going to talk about what happened today. There's a lot that happened today in today's stocks. We're going to go ahead and share my screen over here. And I'm going to talk about a few stocks that actually moved today. Okay. SPY is a ticker that I trade a lot. And the problem that I'm having with the market right now, the issue that I have is that SPY is 500, S&P 500 is 500 companies, right? And the issue is there are seven companies, Tesla, Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia, you know what I mean, the Mag 7 that hold 30% of that. And the other 493 don't really even matter. And so my issue is when all these companies are going for the same thing, they're going for AI, they're going for the AI rush. My consensus and my thought process is I don't think is going to change the life of the average American, the average farmer, the average gas station employee, the average person that works a job is probably not going to benefit that much from AI. So when all this AI stuff like really goes down, I think for the initial moments, right? Society is not ultra advanced nowadays, but for the initial moments, I don't think there's going to be much of a change. And that's my concern. And we are pushing up higher and higher. The New Year breakout is here, okay? We see a massive push, and it's absolutely insane. And what I'm afraid of is this to completely crash down. I wouldn't even say afraid, it's more so that people should be aware of this and people should have this on their radar because most people think that, oh, this is just going to push up. So we have SPY, which I mainly trade. That's gonna what I'm going to represent everything off of, hitting 691. I think that SPY ended the day off. I'm not even sure what was it at. It ended the day off here at 691.81. Absolutely insane. Okay. Couple stocks that I'm trading and I'm pushing for gold. Gold is holding near 4,482 an ounce as central banks continue to dump dollars for bullion. And this is great because the dollar is becoming very dangerous. This pushing up is also scary for a lot of people. It's acting as a hedge. Silver as well is really good. The Silver Trust, it cleared its $80 per ounce. Silver is trading near, I believe it's near 73 or 70. Let's check out silver. And we're in silver calls right now, and these are doing really good. Gold is doing really good. So we made a little bit of money in there. If you guys ever want to look at my calls and see what I do, I trade live every single day. So definitely don't miss that stuff out where I call out my trades. And so I'm looking for this to break its resistance of 75. If it does, it could probably run until 80. Next, I want to talk about NVIDIA. Okay. Obviously, NVIDIA is a big player here. And NVIDIA did actually peak up today. And NVIDIA did kind of die off. Oop, what happened here? Where did I click? Yeah. NVIDIA went up pretty high today. And if you look at the chart, okay, let me pull out of this a little bit. Let me zoom out the day chart, if you will. NVIDIA had a couple of high tops, but wasn't able to break that 194 level. And they did announce some stuff today at CES. Jensen Hong, I hope I'm saying that name right. He unveiled something called the Rubin platform, which is the successor to Blackwell. So it's a physical AI robotics, which is going to be absolutely nuts. So the stock is a beast, but the China tariff is probably going to hurt them. Same thing with AMD. AMD countered NVIDIA today. Lisa Su countered them with the Helios platform and the Ryzen AI 400 series. So here we go. The chipsets are in the AI. They're modeling the AI. And AMD has always modeled itself as an alternative. I've always thought that people, for some reason, are now thinking that, but now it isn't considered a strong alternative. And I think it's a strong buy. And I think they have a target for it for 272. Now, AMD did go down today. NVIDIA did go down today. And so these didn't end up very well. But Microsoft did well. And I cut out of the AMD and the NVIDIA trades, but I kept the Microsoft one. So I'm actually in Microsoft right now. Microsoft is going up. It has a barrier here about 485, but our break even for our calls is right around 480. So that's going to be really good. We're going to make a little bit of money there. So Microsoft, their Azure platform reported lower earnings, and people were always negative about it. But I think that Microsoft responded saying that you didn't calculate this correctly. They're like, yo, you didn't look at the numbers right. Basically, that's what they said. So, long story short, Microsoft's trying to fire back. But the big runner of the day was actually Micron Tech. Micron Tech went absolutely insane today. Micron Tech ran more than it ran before. It ran more. Again, it bumped up here and then it bumped up here. And I don't know how far Micron Tech is going to go. I'm kind of worried. I don't know how far it's going to go. I don't know if it's going to curl back, but Micron Tech is just going nuts. They boosted the target to 330. I don't know if it's going to stay out of here, but it's sold out of all of its AI memory through 2027. So if you missed the Nvidia move, Micron Tech is here, and it is insane. Another one, Oklo. I actually did a call on Oklo, which I got out of, but it went up, which I'm an idiot for. Not really an idiot, but I just didn't see it doing well. I think that Oklo can go either way. I think that Oklo can curl all the way back down, or I think that Oklo can run up, and people also think that this can go. This is a very volatile stock. It did not move much today, but it is a very volatile stock. Now, I want to talk about the big tech giants that everyone seems to be trading, including myself. Google. Okay, I think Google is super, 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 super strong. I am very bullish on Google. I don't think people understand how powerful Google is. Sitting here like a Google fanboy, but Google went down. Google's at 314, but I do think Google will push up to 330. I have my target for Google to be to 330, and I think it'll push up even farther than that. Meta just announced another partnership. The Meta announced another partnership to with Reuters to integrate real time fact check news into Meta AI. They've been trying to get Meta AI to work. They've been trying to integrate it in Instagram and everything like that. Nobody's really been using it, so they're moving away from social media and becoming a live AI concierge kind of like whole platform that takes care of your life and does a lot of things for you. They even got Meta editing photos and stuff like that in the Instagram. It's crazy. I don't know if you guys use social media as much as I do because I create content, but Meta is on another level. Tesla. This is the one that's not moving. Tesla is not moving. Tesla is down. I should have hit puts today for Tesla. Look at how Tesla has been running down recently. It has not been doing well. Mr. Musk was going on, my boy E. My boy E. Tesla ran down, went up to 460, came down today. And as you can see, Tesla had a lot of chop, a lot of chop. And to be honest with you, Tesla has good volume like every day. Another stock that I actually saw kind of peak up was Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs had a good little run today, had a little spike up, and I was very, very excited to see that. Another one that I really like is Jobby. Jobby is up. We were actually in calls for Jobby, so that's been doing pretty good. And yeah, we've been making money off that. Next, I want to talk about QBTS. You know, they need a bigger breakout. QBTS did move from the 27 here to 31. Now the next target is 34. So I do think QBTS can keep moving. Hood, okay, Robinhood. I think Robinhood is going to push up because a lot of the buying, the retail volume from SLV and the SPY ODT options, it is a everyday rally. It is an up and day rally. So Hood's transaction revenues are going to go through the roof as that happens. As SPY runs up, as the market does well or has volatility, Hood is going to do really well. So Robinhood obviously benefits from the transactions. So we have the S&P 500 sitting at 6,944 around that level. Like, it's pretty close to we're striking distance from the 7,000 level. QQQ, effectively the NASDAQ is trading at around 23. It's knocking on 25,000. So where is the NASDAQ? Let's pull this up here. Let's pull this up. Yeah, we're here. Okay, so we're pushing up. We're doing our thing, and I think that this is from CES, but QQQ was pushed up a lot today. Look at it ending at 623. SPY obviously up high as well. But yeah, we're gonna see this kind of move up. I don't know if we're continuously gonna move up. I think we are overextended personally. I don't think we should be at this level just yet. I think there's a lot of uncertainty. Unemployment is at a very all-time high. We have a lot of things that we haven't really talked about and haven't solved. So, quick little market update for the day. We're in a lot of different positions. We're just scalping SPY as we go. We had a good hit for about 100% today. I think it's a little bit over 100%. So, I'm going to keep making money. If you guys ever want to make money with me, you want to just, see what I do, see what I buy, see what I trade, feel free to check me out. I go live every day at 9:30. There's a link down below for my free Discord if you ever want to see what I do. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I'm going to put more information out like this because honestly, I have a ton of information to give you guys. I could talk for hours on here, but obviously for the purpose of the video and everything like that, I got to keep it a little short. But I would love to just keep talking to you guys about stocks. If you like videos like this, please comment, please like, please consider subscribing because I can give you as much information about the stock market as possible. Tomorrow, we're going to see if our calls move. I'm going to look to see what Oklo does. I'm going to look to see what Micron does. Maybe it'll curl back. I've shorted Micron Tech before and I made a shitload of money doing that. So I might do that again. So stay tuned, check me out. And until next time, guys, peace.